Time to wake y'all asses up, man. Everybody wake up. Wake up, man. Wake up. What y'all know about this album, man? Lloyd Banks, The Hunger for More. This album was crazy. And this track right here, this is one of my favorites, man. Who remember this, man? Bob, Lloyd Banks, one of the greats. I think he coming back too, man. But for now, let's just vibe out. Hunger for More. Till the end, let's get it. Nobody dead, nobody would die before they woke. It probably started off a beautiful day with weed smoke. Out of last night's pussy, a murder that she wrote. Caught sweating from a nightmare, mine on the C note. You leave the door with intentions of fulfilling your visions. Constantly sidetracked, thinking about who's your man or who isn't. Maybe it's necessary, maybe you're overreacting. Maybe your actual downfalls that hold it, you're clapping. Maybe your pillow conversations, controlling their actions. Maybe your homie overheard and never told you what happened. You look behind him when you turn the corner, cause death is promised. You done seen some niggas go before you. The threats are honest. And with that lingering in the back of your head, you know it's possible that you won't make it back in your bed. The confusion and jealousy and dishonor will spin you. But the nothing even worse than when that gunpowder's in you. You my nigga, you my nigga to the end. Fuck up, fuck up, fuck up. Let's close till we die. Roll up the weed and blow the smoke in the sky. If you my nigga till we go. One of the few I take a bullet from. Let's toast till we die. Roll up the weed and blow the smoke in the sky. The smell of marijuana leaks off me. I raise hell before I speak softly. Caught in the mix. Put at least 100 grand on one hand. Bought him a 6. Acknowledge the weaknesses that his man told him to fix. We ain't never left the hood, so we camcorder the trips. I done watched the nigga go from BT to the bricks. Shit. I slanted eyes with a chocolate tie, baby. I'm a bachelor. Nigga, you ain't knocking my lady. A lot of these niggas been jocking mine lately, and I hope you catch the long nap, rock a bye, baby. We two brothers pushed out of different mamas. Close enough to conflict and put the shit behind us. Your baby boy made the big time. Oldest watching and these niggas trying to get mine. Remember back then the lines in your flat top. Open your mama's ain't the mama on the crack rock. Let's keep it going, y'all. You know we give y'all two. You know we give y'all 2 a week, man. Let's get it, man. Let's go over to the Woo, man. Let's get on that Iron Man album, man. Y'all know some Woo is always gonna be out here, at least every other episode. But you know, I'm a Woo head over here, man. So let's get that going. Yeah. This one for the producer of the show. He been requesting this shit. I ain't play it, man. I got you, Jay. Shout out to Jay Sluggy, the producer of the All Jokes Aside podcast. Let's get it. Yeah.
Cabaret Quan and the RZA.
Let's go.
Listen to them clear and put the box right near your ear. Light your blunts and down your beers. Cause you can never fuck with Wu-Tang Killer.
Never. Let's get it. Let's get it. Y'all know about that Daytona 500. Come on, Ray. Get him, Ray. Get him, Ray.
Say peace to cats who rock Mac knowledges, street astrologists, light up the mic guard nowledges, fly joints like character points, Corolla, Motorola, hola, play it guard, he pack over the shoulder, chrome tanks, play it like Yanks, check the franchise, front on my guys, my enterprise, splash many lives, repel on fakes like reflectors, he has sugar in his ear in his last crack career, we can can him, manhandle him, if you wanna, run in his cribbo, get ditto, skate like a
y'all remember this shit, the video was crazy, the video was Speed Racer, this shit was crazy right here.
They be blowing and screwing. We canoeing, claim they doing the same shit we doing. Fuck your union, it's the same style. Was the trainer boy jumping turnstile on the alley, try to challenge God for the new bounce, especially that aluminum bat in the act. Relax, laid back, sell a grenade a day. It pays black. The Mac 10 flex, white cats like Wendex. Index finger be sore, busting these fly script. The Wally camp count crazily grins for 5 lands, laying with my bitches and my mans in Lex lands. We losing them. Jet to the stash and now.
Let it rock out, y'all. Let it rock out, y'all. But every week I'm getting flagged, man, from giving y'all this good music on these good episodes, man. Let's get right into the show, man. Let's get right into the blood. Let me make sure that's off. Let's get right into the show, man. I don't know why my voice is thrown today. I don't know, yelling at my son. My voice is, it sound good, though. You know what I mean? It sound good, but I feel like I'm cracking a little bit. I don't know what's going on, but let's get into it, y'all. Welcome back to episode 195.
Y'all hear me? Welcome back to episode 195 of the All Jokes Aside podcast. I'm your host, Will Mills, a.k.a. King Dirtbag. That shit sounds amazing to say welcome back. Episode 195. I mean, in a couple of weeks' time, I'm going to be saying welcome back to episode 200. Listen, that's a fucking flex. A lot of people don't make it that far with their podcast. And I really should be, way further than this. But, had to figure it out. Shit could be down for the first 5 years. And on year 6, shit getting lit. And by the numbers, I'm not saying the viewership from you guys on YouTube because that's still a work in progress. But the listenership, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple, iTunes, they fucking with me, man. I just got to defeat this monster they call YouTube. I done conquered TikTok, averaging millions and millions of views. Instagram, millions and millions. Facebook, millions and millions. But I don't know what it is with YouTube, man. I don't know what it is with YouTube, man. I got to really sit down and probably hire a team, put some money in somebody's pockets to get these numbers up because this podcast is way too good for these numbers to be this low. Granted, they jumping up a little bit, but it's real slight. But for my episodes not to be cracking 1,000 views on the day it drop is insane to me because this show is way too good for that. It's not your typical shit. You know what I mean? Everybody out here is celebrity gossip, drama. So I feel like, if one person talking about Trump or some Diddy or whatever it is, everybody talking about it. So you're going to run everybody to hear what their take is. I guess that's what the wave is. But, I drew my inspirations for this show from a comedian's perspective. And they ain't, Corey Holcomb, the 5150 show, shout out to him. Chris D'Elia, the Congratulations podcast. Bill Burr, the Monday Morning podcast. These are comedians like me. And, I drew a lot of my inspiration from these guys. And Corey got a team, but he run his own network. He's independent with his shit. Chris D'Elia does his podcast by himself, solo. Bill Burr holds court by himself. He's been doing this since 2009. So those are the guys I model my show after. It's random. It's fun. It's wholesome. You know what I mean? You might hear some nuance. But let's get into the show, y'all. Let's get right into it, y'all. What we gonna start out with? This once again, y'all. I got a misogynistic show for y'all. Just so happened that the subjects that my producer threw on my table that I found to be interesting, just so happened to be misogynistic. But we don't hesitate to going on these cornball dudes. We don't hesitate to going on them. But let's get right into the show, y'all. Let's get right into it. I saw that they just created an AIDS memorial somewhere in Florida, and there's some controversy surrounding it. So let's check it out. The AIDS memorial is causing controversy. I don't know what the problem is with it, but my producer said I'm going to find this hilarious. But let's see. I don't see what the possible beef could be with an AIDS memorial. So let's see what he's talking about here. Okay. I see what it possibly could be, because that's the way my brain is designed, but let's see. Let's go. This is a AIDS memorial sculpture sparks debate in Palm Springs. Let's get it.
There are concerns tonight about being raised about an AIDS memorial planned for downtown Palm Springs. Right now, the sculpture is planned to look like this. These pictures you're seeing here. Some people don't like it. News Channel 3's Jake Grossi live in studio with more on the controversy and possible changes in response to those concerns. Jake.
And John, it is a 9-foot sculpture planned for a Palm Springs park meant to remember lives lost to HIV and AIDS. But the design doesn't resonate with everyone. In fact, some call it inappropriate. And the committee in charge says they are now listening.
Okay. I'm going to be the first to say it if they don't say it here. It looks like an asshole. Listen, if this is some sick joke that somebody did, first of all, kudos, because this is hilarious. So I can see the correlation, bro. I need to know what this is supposed to be because it looks like a fucking asshole, dead ass. And y'all know, if y'all familiar with the early AIDS days back in the 80s, it was called the gay disease. You know, predominantly men were carrying it. And, you know, gotta have anal sex in order to get it back then. Well, that was the thought process. It looks like an asshole, y'all. For my listeners, it looks like a butthole. But let's see what the problem is. Yo, this is nuts.
It's the proposed AIDS memorial sculpture, raising hundreds of thousands of dollars in the community and stirring up controversy over its shape. The round limestone statue with concentric carved circles meant to represent the diverse community impacted by AIDS. Its eye-level opening signifying connection, reflection, and hope. But
that's an ass. That's an ass. Nah, if you look at it from both sides, this shit is a butt. That's a butthole. For sure. For sure, that's an asshole.
Not seen by everyone that way. Some saying it's too abstract.
It's really strained. I mean, this is almost like a piece of art looking for a purpose instead of the other way around. It could be about anything, and as a consequence, it's kind of about nothing.
There's also the view that it too closely resembles other things.
You hear it called the donut
Facts.
all the time. You hear it called the word we can't say on camera all the time.
For some on social media and beyond, the design resembles an inappropriate body part on the rear end.
The backside of the proposed memorial.
Yo, shout out to whoever made this shit, bro. You the real hero in this. You know what you was doing, bro. This is an asshole. All right. Everybody know how their asshole looks. You know what I mean? Look at the creases in it. This is how ass looks. Nah, this is a butt. Shout out to the person with this sense of humor. This is funny.
Looks like a graphic depiction of the backside of a human being.
The memorial is privately raising funding to put it up at a 9-foot-tall scale in the downtown park near the Maryland statue. Its expected price tag in the range of $500,000.
Nah, put that shit up.
The concern? That it could become the butt of a joke.
I can just visualize the whole slew of potential social media posts making fun of something that is so important to our community.
In a letter to community members, the AIDS Memorial Task Force writing it is incorporating feedback they've received and working through the design revision process. But questions persist about why the community wasn't included sooner.
I don't remember ever seeing any outreach over the last couple of years. Everyone seems to be shocked that no one seemed to be consulted.
This has become a laughingstock. Because it looks like what it looks like,
right.
You know, it's become a joke. And that's the last thing we want.
Now, the task force says that they have gotten public input, but asked today to clarify when and by whom. They did not answer. They say the next iteration of the revised design will be shared with the community later this year. Live in studio, Jake Ingrassia, News Channel 3.
Yo, deadass, salute to whoever made that. Because that's my type of humor right there. Come on, bro. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Oh, shit.
It's full steam ahead on multiple fronts in the case against the twice.
How genius is that, though? Like literally make it an asshole, bro. Deliberately make it an asshole and call it an AIDS memorial. That's some sick shit. But salute to whoever made that. You're funny. 500 bands ain't a lot to come up with some shit like that. I'm pretty sure. If I cared enough about it, I'd throw some money upon that. I'll help put it up. Not to insult anybody in the gay community, just because I think the shit is hilarious. It'd be funny to walk by and laugh at the shit. You know what I mean? The memes, the videos people will be making would be hilarious. I like it. Moving along. Let's see where we're gonna go with this. Yeah, this more Florida news, y'all. More Florida news. This is out of Disney World. Let's pause this for a second. So, a lady is suing Disney World. Okay. A woman sues Disney World after painful wedgie following slide leads to permanent injuries. Okay. I don't know how a slide could cause a wedgie. First of all, she has a pum-pum. So, unless she was wearing like some chainmail chastity belt, or how, like did the wedgie cause her, like the gooch area for a woman to rip and connect her, make her asshole and her pum pum one hole? Like, what kind of injury could you possibly? How could a woman get a permanent injuries? I gotta hear this shit. This is crazy.
Legal battle involving a water slide. A woman is now suing Walt Disney World. She says she was gruesomely hurt after going down this water slide. Fox 35's Stephanie Buffamani is joining us live here in the studio tonight with the details. Good evening, Stephanie.
Good evening. The woman's injuries that she's claiming to have gotten on that water slide are pretty graphic, so we won't go into detail, but the lawsuit alleges the wedgie was so bad it caused permanent damage.
Yo, getting an atomic wedgie from a water slide is crazy. But if you got anything from a slide, it's 100% your fault. I don't understand how you can sue Disney for that. Like, you put those drawers on, unless the slide was dry. You know what I mean? Which I doubt. I've been in here before to Typhoon Lagoon. On that very slide, she's capping. It's a fun slide. It ain't that serious.
A woman claims she got a, quote, painful wedgie while going down a water slide. Now she's suing Walt Disney World. She was on the Humunga Cowabunga at Disney's Typhoon Lagoon. It's the fastest and steepest ride at the water park. There are 3 slides where riders plummet 214 feet downhill without a tube. The woman who filed the lawsuit on Wednesday says while going down the water slide, her body lifted, which is likely how her legs became uncrossed. She claims that she had injuries to her private area and internal organ damage. According to the lawsuit, this is the one-piece bathing suit she was wearing when she was on the ride back in 2019. The lawsuit alleges that while riders are told they need to cross their legs...
Wait a minute. It's 2023. So you trying to... Yeah, this is a new story, by the way. You trying to come at Disney over some shit that happened 4 years ago? I need to go back a little bit. She's lying.
Aren't told why. Is that while riders are told they need to cross...
Yeah, she's lying. I'm going to go back a little bit. She's lying. This is cap. Also, for the listeners, she's wearing a one-piece bathing suit. I don't understand how she could get a wedgie with wearing this. I can see how the bathing suit could scrunch up and go up in both cheeks. But internal injuries is nuts. You know what I mean? Like, respectfully, she must have been fat. She had to be a fat woman. You know what I mean? To get mollywopped by a water slide like that, you got to be a big bitch. Respectfully, like, you can't be this thing happens to no thin woman. To get lifted up and all that, you know how it is. Like, if you bigger, you're gonna go down a lot faster, like a cannonball. You know what I mean? Yeah, she's full of shit.
Organ damage. According to the lawsuit, this is the one-piece bathing suit she was wearing when she was on the ride back in 2019.
Yo, how's she gonna spin the block 4 years later on this shit? This shit is really bothering me right now. How you gonna spin the block 4 years later? You know what I mean? Like, if you just sustained permanent injuries from something, it was permanent in 2019 when you got them. How you gonna come back 4 years later? Come on, son. She lost. Take a whole lot of L, man. Come on. I want to see what this lady look like. I'm gonna find her. We got a name for this woman. See if we can find a name for her. Because I want to see what she look like. I guarantee you she's overweight. Guarantee you. Because I always notice that damn, this is fucked up what I'm about to say. Fat people got a hard time following instructions. Okay. I'm going to say this, right? So when you go down a water slide, right, You got to cross your hands on top of your chest, right? And also cross your legs. If you're of a decent weight, the cross will hold. You feel what I'm saying? But if you bigger, your legs a little stumpy, a little more round, they're going to come dislodged. At that point, you know what I mean? That's you. Y'all feel what I'm saying?
The lawsuit alleges that while riders are told they need to cross their legs, they aren't told why. It states, quote, at the top of the slide, riders are instructed to cross their legs at the ankles. Riders are not told why their ankles need to be crossed, the importance of doing so, or the risks of injury if one's ankles become uncrossed.
Yo. She's tripping. Yo, what kind of the glove don't fit? You must have quit angle is this? So the lifeguards who are up there, they need to tell you why to do that? I don't understand how this made the news. I don't understand how the lawsuit, I don't understand how any lawyer took this lawsuit. So, granted, it's hot outside. They're up, listen, it's almost like your mother telling you, hey, don't run in the street or you're going to get hit by a car. And you run in the street and get hit by a car. Yeah, your mother's going to be sad, but like, does she got to explain to you why? Do we have to explain to you why you shouldn't go in a water when it's a rip current? That's not their job. Their job is to tell you, like, you need to trust in what they're telling you. So because she didn't, so everybody who get up there and gets on the ride, so not only when they're told to cross their arms over their chest and their leg and their ankles, you need to also explain to them why? What kind of privileged bullshit is this? One, I know for a fact she's white. Two, she's overweight. I need to see what this woman looks like. Yo, this angle is wild that she's taking. Wow. The nerve. I would laugh this shit if I was Disney. I would laugh and I say, yo, man, take us to court. We not settling. We not bound down to this. And I would ban her from every park and her whole family. Dead ass. Don't ever come back to Disney again. Facts. You're not allowed here anymore. This? Come on, son.
The slide, riders are instructed to cross their legs at the ankles. Riders are not told why their ankles need to be crossed, the importance of doing so, or the risks of injury if one's ankles become uncrossed.
Wow.
Now, I did reach out to Disney for a comment on this woman's claims, but haven't heard back yet.
As you should.
Reporting in the studios, Stephanie Buffmonte, Fox 35 News.
Why is this news, yo? I don't understand how is this even making the news. Like, that lady don't deserve nothing. And y'all see, that's why this podcast is so good. Y'all never heard that story. You know what I mean? It's interesting. It's funny. We can give it some nuance and the thought process behind some white, overweight people. And I don't even know if she's overweight or white. It don't matter. But it just sounds like something that would happen to an overweight, fat white woman. You know what I mean? And we go from there. Now, let's get into this. Speaking of overweight women, let's start here with this, okay? I saw this video. I saw a big girl holding some money, and I don't know what she was doing with it. Of course, my producer sends me this thing, so don't blame me. He sends it to me, and I just commentate. I just commentate on it. Don't kill the messenger, though. So let's check out what this big woman is doing with this money. Oh, wow. One night after dancing in a plus-size club. This is what the caption reads. Okay, let's check it out.
So I want to show y'all what I make just from one night out and dancing. Hold on. Period. Ooh, yes.
Yo, dead ass. All jokes aside, from looking at it, I see that's about $120. No. That's about $90 in cash. That's like $90. Respectfully, that's no more than $97. Tops.
Yes, like this is all from one night, y'all. This is all from one night.
No. That's about $60 right there. That's $60. Respectfully. And what's good with all the change? Don't tell me they was throwing quarters on this bitch. Shorty was stripping for change? You know how trash of a stripper you gotta be? First of all, I'm pretty sure it hurts to get quarters raining down on you. And she got a lot. She got more quarters than dollars there. Oh no, I gotta hear this from the beginning. We gotta run this back. This is crazy. This is crazy, y'all.
So I want to show y'all what I make just from one night out and dancing. Hold on. Period.
Yo, this is $62.
Yes, baby. Yes. Like, this is all from one night, y'all.
No, that might be $40. I see it. 10, 20, 25, 30. I'm counting the five. It's a $10 bill, 2 5s, 2 more 5s. So that's 10, 20, 30. Yo, that's like $50, yo. This is like $50 in dollars. Respectfully, like all jokes aside.
All from one night.
Yeah.
Yes, it's quarters in that bitch, but look how many quarters though,
Look at
baby.
the
They be making it rain on the baby. Rain and hell in that bitch. Period.
Nah, she gotta be joking. This big bitch gotta be joking. There's no way. There's no way you celebrating this, shorty. Nah, she trolling. Let's keep going, y'all. There's no way.
Money is money. Like, what you mean? What you mean? Don't be mad. Peanut butter jelly. Ain't no nickels. Ain't no pennies in that. Them is quarters, baby. They make it rain and hell on me. Period. You jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Yeah. Don't be a hater. Because I made like $300,000 an hour last night. Period.
Shorty, that's $53. That's $53. Come on, son.
Money makers.
Period.
Sunday's best. Period. Wintertime.
The shoe game is crazy. Now we got to rate these shoes. We got to go through these shoes. Hold on.
$1,000 an hour last night. Period. Money makers.
Nasty.
Period.
Nasty.
Sunday's best.
Nasty.
Period. Wintertime.
Puss in Boots.
Period. When my feet swole. Period.
Not too bad.
Period.
Not too bad.
Period.
Not too bad.
Fight night.
Yo, whoa. What are those? Yo, shorty got the. They look like, yo, y'all know the logo for Aldi restaurant? Aldi? She got the Aldis on. Nasty.
Exclamation mark.
Whoa. Not the cooked 6 rings. Yo, I thought them were 11s. Those are 6 rings. Them ain't even dub zeros. And they cooked. Not the cooked 6 rings. Hold on, y'all. We got to go back.
Fight night. Exclamation mark.
Yo, these 6 rings are finished. Yo, shorty look like they was hanging up on the fucking power lines, and she took them down. Them sneakers for the dead homies, shorty. Them is not to be worn outside. Finished. Nah. Oh, the butters is buttering though. Okay. The butters is buttery. Yeah, the butters is crispy. Crispy butters. I ain't mad at those. The crispy butters saved everything.
Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, she redeemed herself with the crispy butters. But respectfully, shorty, you made $57 in singles and maybe about another 50 in change. This bitch made $200 in coins and singles. Like, wow. This gotta be trolling. Nah, I need to go to that club. so I could throw some change at her. Yo, that's wild. Anyway, y'all, moving along. This whole episode is wild shit that women did. I'm looking through the docket. I don't have nothing about because y'all know I don't discriminate. I go in on the dudes. Last week I went on some simp dudes. This is all some wacky shit that women's done. So women, y'all out here doing stupid shit. If you see anything that men doing, I'll report on men too. You know what I mean? But just this week in particular, the ladies have been bugging. Ain't? Okay, so, ladies, y'all gotta pick and choose what you want to be equal about. You know it's not one of them? Sports. Here's why. When a man makes the transition into a woman, he automatically becomes a superwoman. He becomes the strongest woman in whatever circle he's in. When a woman make a transition to a man, you've transitioned into a weak, dickless man. So all you trans men out there, respect for you. You feel like you a man, but when you got to live that man life and you weak, you ain't got no dick. You know what I mean? You can't lift shit. Your strength don't change. Your voice might get a little deeper. You might grow a beard even. Get your tits chopped off. But you ain't got no meat and you're weak. That's not an insult. It just is what it is. You've transitioned on purpose into a weak man. Now, what I'm about to show you is not a trans man. This is an actual woman who want to play football with the guys. It's a reason why women can't play with us. Check this out. And what is the most pathetic position you can be on a football field? And it's not even pathetic because even some of the kickers are juggernauts. They big dudes. Pause. They big, strong men. Pause. You know what I mean? They're strong. They can kick the shit out of a ball 70, 80 yards. So maybe a woman can kick a ball far. So actually, this college is pretty close by where I'm at. Jackson State, Deion's old team, they got a kicker now. This was Jackson State versus Bethune-Cookman. So they got a kicker named Leilani Armenta. And they got her, I guess the kicker got sick or hurt, and they were desperate for a kicker, so they went out and got a girl. And this is her debut as the kicker for the Jackson State University football team. Check it out, y'all.
I think when you see that, you know how much it means to them and something like that.
And here's the story of the day right there. That is Leilani Armenta. And she's going to play and she's going to kick off and maybe even do some field goals tonight for the Jackson State Tigers. Of course, she was on the Jackson State women's soccer team. And because of injuries this week during practice, she's going to get her shot tonight to be a kicker. And what an impressive young lady.
Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got, Leilani. Kick the fuck out of it.
Out there, and sweat football is underway. And the first kick is short, and it's going to be fielded by the...
Okay. Just let y'all know, this was the beginning of the game. This wasn't no squib kick. Wasn't no onside kick. This was the kickoff. Mind you, they line up about on their own 30. For those who don't know anything about football, when I'm sorry, you line up on the other teams. You line up on your own 30, which means behind you is the 20, the 10, and the end zone. In front of you, you're on the 30, is the 40, the 50, and then the 40, and the 30. She kicked the ball to the 50-yard line. Actually, she kicked it to about the 40, and it bounced to the 50. She kicked the opening kickoff 10 blood clot yards, ladies and gentlemen. The other 10 yards she got was because it rolled. This is a woman. Let's look at this kick again. This was insane.
Leilani Armenta, and she's going to play and she's going to kick off and maybe even do some field goals tonight for the Jackson State Tigers. Of course, she was on the Jackson State women's soccer team, and because of injuries this week during practice, she's going to get her shot tonight to be a kicker. And what an impressive young lady it's been, and a chance for her. And I'm sure she's pretty nervous at this point. But they have her out there, and sweat football is underway. And the first kick is short, and it's going to be fielded by the Wildcats, and they'll have great.
Nobody hit her. Nobody touched her. Free range to kick the ball as hard and far as she wanted to. I'll give her 10, 20 yards tops. She kicked the opening kickoff in a college football game. 20 yards. Grown-ass woman. This is why women should not be allowed to play football or basketball or any sport with men. It's not because women can't play. It's just that women are not as strong as men. Period. Period. Even the worst kicker would have kicked that ball at least 35 yards, and it would have went up. The shit went up about 8 feet in the air and came right back down. It wasn't, and it was helicopter spinning. This was nasty work, and I don't ever want to see a woman on the field with men again. I don't give a fuck how strong you are. The strongest woman ain't fucking with the strongest man, with the weakest man, because you still got to try for the football team. This ain't Rudy. You know what I mean? This ain't Lucas. This is football. These motherfuckers tried out, got scholarships and all that. They're the best of their respective high schools. Dion coached this team. Even the most trash football players out there is a strong dude. And they will fuck a woman up. She shouldn't be out there. Because if she would have came out, what could have happened was, me, when I played football, and if I was on special teams, and once the ball got kicked, somebody broke free, you know, only she's left there to tackle, and I'm blocking, I'm lighting her ass up. You know what I mean? This ain't radio. This ain't no special needs team. These dudes are trying to make it to the league. And you're going to bring a woman out there? I'm glad that happened. Maybe the point was proven now. Get your ass back over to the women's soccer team. Get your ass out of here. No disrespect. You ain't built for this. It's like men ain't built for synchronized swimming and beach volleyball against women. That's y'all shit. Stay over there. You know what I mean? Men, ain't no men begging for the balance beam in gymnastics. You feel me? That ain't for us. It ain't for us. That's y'all shit. Women are more limber. Y'all, you know, your body's more balanced. We can't do that. Probably can, but you guys will destroy us on that. It's for you. Respectfully. But like I said, I'm glad it could have ended way differently. I'm glad it ended there. And hopefully anytime a woman wants to come play football, they will put her as the kicker, which is the lowest position you can be. And they show them that video. This is with no contact at all, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know, I'm not bashing women. I'm just saying it is what it is. I got video proof of what happens when a woman come out there and try to play sports with men. So this whole episode is going to be female shenanigans. So this whole episode. Most of it anyway. What is this? Oh, yeah, I wanted to see this because from the video, she looks very attractive. But what it says is, let's look at the title of this video. Mom Dukes need love too. Unemployed single mother with 5 kids is currently looking for a sponsor. Says she's been dealt a bad hand. Now, based off this video, she looks very, very good for 5 kids. And she's older, but she's very attractive. I'll give her that. But let's see what she got to say.
So here it is. I'm a woman who has been dealt a really, really bad hand. I'm a single mother of 5 children. I'm unemployed. And my HRA case is fucked up, and not because of me. And instead of being helped, I'm being judged.
Okay, why are you being judged? First of all, you are very attractive, ma'am, but you are a mother of 5. And you look like, because she's black, she looks great for her age because we always do. But I can tell off the way she looks, she's in her 40s. But black 40s hit different, you know what I mean? Our 40s look like a white 20s because I'm in my 40s. So I can, as a black man, I know how old she is. She's in her 40s, 5 kids. And I can't stress how, for the people who are not watching, this woman's body is fucking amazing. It's amazing. As far as what I see. Because it's certain things women can do, turn around to the back, arch your back, and you can make your body look a little, I need to see her standing straight up. What is her, let's check out her TikTok. Her TikTok is, let's see what it is. What is this? Come on. Oh, my daughter's popping up. Her TikTok is Candanella Supreme. That's her TikTok. Check this out. There we go. Oh, pop right up. And she don't even got no followers. 3,000 followers. She does look great, though. Mother, vegetarian, grown folks only. Okay, let's see. Now, I ain't gonna front. She do got it going on, though. Okay, from the front, you know, that's when you can see the 5 kids shining. TV in the background is nasty work. The mirror is nasty work. Yeah, she's thirsty. She's thirst trapping like a motherfucker. And she is broke because I'm looking at her. Her furniture is nasty. Like she got some, oh wow, the dancing is horrible. Nasty furniture. Furniture is nasty work. The TV placement, the Walmart mirror. She all right. Nah. See, all of this thirsty shit right here, like, nah. Nah, she got to chill out. Okay, let's get back to the video.
Okay, so I'm finna break this down real smooth for y'all because a few of y'all missed it in my last video. So now, I am currently not having sex. Okay?
Okay.
Not.
Okay.
Why? Because I haven't found a guy to fit my standards, my criteria. And my criteria is I'm not giving up nothing unless he giving up something. And if he feels like he don't need to be giving up nothing, then he don't need to be getting with me. And I'm okay with that. You should be too. Why hate me because I have a certain preference? Don't you? Like, I don't get it. Like, y'all are weird. Weird as fuck. Okay? So like I said, this clean ass pussy ain't accepting no dick unless he's worth it. Period.
Okay, man, first of all, way too old to be giving it up like that. Like, I can tell she's acting like one of her children. Period. And the fuck? That's all little girl shit. 5 kids and making demands. How dare you? Like, this is the TikTok shit I be talking about. Like, TikTok has made the dregs of society very loud and vocal with their demands. Now, as attractive as this woman is, even without the kids, right? Just based off how she moving around on TikTok, she's nobody's wifey. You're a fuck, miss. Respectfully. Like, nobody's looking to... All right, because here's the thing. How is that your audition tape? You know what I mean? Look what you're presenting for men to look at. You're 40 plus years old. I can tell. You have 5 children. And you're on TikTok like a child, shaking your ass. The 5 kids alone already give us an indication that you ain't strapping up. You know, niggas is nothing in you, period. And you know, after that many kids, that pussy good. I can tell. You're very attractive. I can tell you're a good fuck. But that's it. The way you present yourself on social media does not give wifey material at all. So if you want to sell some pussy, I'm pretty sure some niggas will pay for that. But you can't make demands. You're coming with the baggage. I don't know what made you single mothers believe that you're somebody's preference. Respectfully. Like you're nobody's preference. Like nobody out here is looking for a woman with 5 kids. Listen, I'm a man with 6 kids. I'm different. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. It's different for men. I mean, there have been women who, I put like this. I've always got the woman I wanted. You know what I mean? Always. Unfortunately, it's not the same for a woman. Sorry. You know why? Nothing that's easy to do is commendable. You're physically attractive. I'm pretty sure with the shit you be doing on social media, you're you could get fucked in any minute. 20 times a day if you wanted to, by 20 different men. Maybe more. Without doing any work whatsoever. That's how easy it is for a woman. A woman can say, I'm horny, and she can get dick. The most unattractive woman can do that, right? For a man, even a man of means, with money, you know, attractive guys, we still got to put in work. It ain't that easy for us. That's why it's held as a badge of honor when a man got a lot of women chasing after him. I ain't talking about his money, because that's easy to do. You got money, you can get women. But to be a regular dude, shorty, you ain't pulling no ball players, shorty. You ain't pulling no businessmen. You ain't pulling no 7-6-figure dudes. It ain't happening. Ain't no man of means about to be with your ass unless he a simp or an old nigga. A real old man? Oh, yeah. For you, the way you look, the way you move in that body, yeah. You got to get yourself an old man. An old man who got a lot of money to play with. He want to take care of you and your kids. But to make these demands as if you're the trophy in the situation is crazy. It's crazy to me. Like, yo, humble yourself, shorty. You 40 plus, twerking on TikTok like a little girl. You talking like a little girl. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no job. You bringing pussy to the table? That's it? Shorty, that shit ain't worth nothing. It's fucking damage. You been around the block and back. Humble yourself. And all that come on. Guarantee you, if I got around you, I'm not giving you nothing. I'll vibe with you and hit it. Dead ass. I'm not giving you shit but a fun date. Dead ass. I know by the way she move, I could fuck. I know I could. I don't care. She too immature. She like a little kid. That pussy ain't hard to get. That shit, that's for them TikTok niggas. That video she made, she ain't expect this video to go viral. That you'll never catch her on Instagram or TikTok Instagram or Facebook or nothing like that. Because older people are on there, but will shame her for that. But TikTok is some ratchet little kid shit. Even I'm on there doing dumb, not dancing and all that, but the dumb shit I be saying rocks out on TikTok because motherfuckers is mad immature over there. And this is not, lady, you're a sacrificial lamb for a lot of other women who be saying stupid shit like this. Humble yourself, shorty. You're not a trophy. You're not a trophy. You know what I mean? Grow up and be a fucking mother and stop twerking on TikTok. You too old for that. That shit is nasty work, lady. You're still sexy, though. You know what I mean? You still can get it. Respectfully. What we got next on the docket, y'all? What we got next on the docket? Where we going? Where we going with this? Oh, yeah, more ladies. More ladies. Nah, you know what? I want to get into this China shit. Because let me tell you something. I saw an article that popped up that China, you know what? No, let's stay on the subject. We can get to this China shit another time. I want to get into this because we already on now. I don't want to take y'all in a different direction. Y'all vibing out with me with this whole relationship shit, women and men shit. I saw something that I wanted to talk about. And because I've been in this position, and a lot of men are in this position. So this guy accidentally told his girl some shit about herself. She got the message. But I feel his pain. Because a lot of men end up in this position. And I'm going to break it down for you. I watched this video, but I want you guys to hear what's going on right here. And it's secondhand embarrassment at its finest.
Of lovemaking, I have pretty down.
But to be fair, I'm a lot easier and you are a lot more difficult.
What do you mean he's more difficult?
He's more difficult to make finish.
It takes a while.
It takes a long time.
If she was better at it, would it last a shorter amount of time?
Yes.
I'm going to let him finish. So they're talking about head, of course. Should have saw her face when he said that. Let's go back a little bit.
Cool.
He's more difficult to make finish.
It takes a while.
It takes a long time.
If she was better at it, would it last a shorter amount of time?
Yes. When we first started dating, it definitely was much shorter because it was new, it was fun.
Oh, man!
And not that it's bad or anything like that, but like it's, now I found my groove and it's just, it takes me a while.
Maybe is that why you don't initiate? Because it's not as good as maybe it once was?
No, that's not why.
Well, maybe.
Yes, it is.
Oh, man, that
Yes, it
hurts.
is. Yes, it is.
Oh, he's in for it, chat. He is in for it.
Get out of the groove and try new things with me and do what I want to do, and we won't have this problem.
Okay.
All right. I've been at the beckoning of this. Let me break something down for you ladies, right? If a man don't get, no, let me start with you first. If you don't get wet, for the most part, some of you just don't get wet. You got dry pom-pom, your pH is off, you probably smoke too much weed, your period probably about to come. There's a number of reasons why a woman, or you probably got an IUD. Listen, I know pussy, right? So it's several reasons why a woman won't naturally secrete. She's older maybe. Several reasons why she can't or she won't. For the most part, women who do naturally secrete when they are aroused, right? The dude is pleasing you. He's pleasuring you. You're horny, right? Did you hear what she said? She said she's easier to make finish than he is, right? That's due to the fact that he's taking his time. He's into what he's doing. If you are in it to please your significant other, then you're going to do a good job at it. But what happens is a lot of y'all chicks out here giving corny-ass blowjobs. No, y'all giving blowjobs out. Blowjobs is what a man get from his wife on his birthday. But head, that's some nasty shit. Y'all ain't giving head. She's blaming him for her shortcomings. And a lot of women do that, and men have a hard time saying something because if you try to critique a woman on her skills at that, she'll stop doing it altogether. You know what I mean? She won't accept the constructive criticism. So we like the head, but we just be sitting, even when your girl giving you whack top, you just sitting there like, come on, please, just, you're not, come on, right there. She ain't put enough, she ain't spitting on it no more. She just doing it because you did it to her. She's just doing it because, it's a part of sex. She's not even into it no more. But if she's doing it, is she moaning while she's doing it? You know what I mean? If he used to finish before and he don't finish now, his anatomy and what he likes did not change. You did. You got lazy with it. That ain't his fault. I remember she's probably watching the show. My ex, she would give me head and then get mad at me when my dick used to get soft. She got mad at me. Why are you getting soft? You think I'm a robot just because it's in your mouth is going to stay up? That you're in control right now. What? What kind of shit is that? But that's the ego of women sometimes. You got the nerve to, you're getting mad at me when you are controlling me, accuse me of fucking other, listen, I'm a man. Mom, I can go do me and come home and be ready to go again. I don't got no fucking ED, erectile dysfunction. Ain't nothing going on down there. If my shit ain't getting hard, if I ain't coming, it's your fault. It's your fault. You should notice it. You should feel bad because the lady just said it. I'm coming and he taking a long time. And this poor guy sitting there scared to tell her how he feel. And she at the end still blaming him. Maybe you should do what I like. What are you talking about? You just said you nut when he eat you out. But he the one taking up forever to do it. So why does he have to change his program? His program is obviously working for you. So he has to do things to make you be more into giving him head? Come on, man. Come on, man. Nasty, nasty, nasty work. And let's finish up on the last lady. I saw a little bit of this too. There's one more lady, y'all. One more lady I got for y'all. This lady annoyed the fuck out of me. So, this caption says, real talk. Are y'all scared of what's going to happen in the future? TikTok predicted NYC flooding back in 2022. Now, in case you guys were living under a rock, you would have known in the past, like last week, some really bad rain in New York City. And there was a lot of flooding going on in Brooklyn, Manhattan. But, you know, the news will just show you the areas that flooded. It wasn't the whole fucking city. Certain low-lying areas flooded for whatever reason. The sewers could have been backed up. It's a number of reasons. Pipes could have bursted. It's a number of reasons it could have flooded. But the way TikTok and social media play it, it's like, oh, it's biblical and shut the fuck up. Like, you know, I think it's so arrogant for people to think that when these biblical things happen, it's going to happen in your lifetime. Like you say, and say it with such certainty. It's so arrogant, especially these religious fucks. God is coming back. They've been saying that shit for 2,000 years. Like, come on, man. Every fucking year, it's the end of the world, God coming back. Here's the thing. If you're religious, you're going against whatever, because I'm pretty sure in the Bible says, man shall not knoweth the day or the time. You don't know, so shut the fuck up. You're not special, okay? But this lady here is convinced. She said this on Facebook Live, October 31st, 2022. And we're almost a year away from what she said. So I want you to hear what she said. Oh, God. Of course. Ooh, damn, that sounded disgusting.
On behalf of the Holy Spirit and for God.
Here we go.
My voice has to be heard to speak the truth about the warnings that are coming. New York, anyone that's living in New York right now, listen to my message very carefully. There is a judgment coming. There has a judgment coming upon New York and the residents there. You need to repent of your sins. God is giving you time to repent. But very soon there's going to be a tsunami, a tornado in New York. There's going to be a massive storm, a tsunami that's coming to New York. And it's going to wash out many buildings and many people are going to die. And I'm praying for New York that God will spare and will have mercy on you, that city.
Okay. First of all, lady, you didn't prophesy shit. Like, look at the extremes she's going to. A tsunami and a massive flood, and many buildings are going to be washed out and people are going to die. First of all, nobody died that I heard of. None reported. No buildings were washed away, and it wasn't a tsunami. So how is this a prophecy? And then look what she said. Watch what she says.
Believe me, it's going to come. And you're going to share this message and you're going to remember this word. I'm telling you, New York is going to face a lot of trauma. And I hear 6 weeks.
6 weeks. So first of all, it was a year ago you said this. Second of all, it wasn't tsunami. Third of all, wasn't a wild hurricane. Fourth of all, nobody died. Fifth of all, no buildings were washed away. So how are you saying, look, and she wrote this, prophecy of New York flood, 9/29/2020 is manifesting a year after my prophecy. It's just the beginning. What prophecy? This is what I don't like about religious people. It's the most arrogant shit ever. Miss, you are nobody. Like dead ass. Respectfully.
I just heard something in 6 weeks is coming to New York.
Nothing came.
And my heart breaks for those because I have family in New York.
Right.
And you know, my family has rejected the word of God through me, but I'm one of the most accurate prophets.
Oh my. All right, Miss. How's this for accuracy? You said this on 10/31/22. The flood happened on 9/23/23. You said 6 weeks. Already, you just fucking any what's the word I'm looking for? Any validation you may have had has been discredited. All of it. I am one of the most accurate prophets. Bitch, this ain't respectful. This ain't accurate. Stop that Jesus freak shit. Jesus ain't tell you nothing. God ain't tell you nothing. You were wrong.
Believe me. Believe me.
No.
Believe me.
No.
When I tell you. And it's not to scare anyone. It's not to put fear. It's to give you a warning. Get out of New York. Move out of there. Repent. Because there's a big storm coming to New York. And it's not going to be just a regular hurricane. It's going to be a great devastation. Many lives are going to be taken. The city is going to it's going to go underwater. Maybe even parts. I don't know exactly. But I know that there's a storm coming. I just saw in the spirit. I just saw New York cracking in half like the island. The streets cracking into the water. That's what I just saw. And if you guys don't believe this word, go ahead and test it. And you're going to see. And you're going to believe the word of the Lord through me. It's not me. It's God.
These Jesus freaks.
I tell you, share this message and share this page. Share it to groups because there's a warning coming for New York City and the surrounding areas. I even see certain things hitting Pennsylvania. I see the storm hitting Pennsylvania and the surrounding areas of New York City. I hear Connecticut, and there's a storm.
Right. Let me tell y'all something. This is what I hate about Jesus freaks and religious people. And I say this with all due respect. Why is the God you serve so fucking violent? Huh? Why does God kill innocent people? There's no way I could believe that shit. That's what God does. The man in the sky who you praise and give your money to and worship kills people. For what? How about just wipe out the people who are evil and who do evil things to children and to innocent people? God is going to send a flood to kill millions of innocent people. That's what we both believe. And this is that Jesus freak shit. And they posted this, real talk. Y'all scared of what's going to... Let's see what the comment says. If anybody buying into this bullshit. This is bullshit. If anybody buying into this stupid shit. Let's see the comments. 902 comments. I would love to see what some of these people are saying. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. False prophet, yep. NYC is sinking, too many buildings. Yeah, we've been knew that. I was working and I work outside. Ain't bother me. What's the big commotion about? Right. Newark City been getting floods forever. She ain't saying nothing new. Absolutely. 6 weeks from 10/10/2022. Where's it at? Just 5 minutes. Yeah, isn't September 2023. She was wrong as fuck. Plus, it's flooded out of New York right now, but I don't think many people have died. Lady, this big storm you're talking about never came. She belonged to the zoo. That was the judgment of a couple of houses got flooded, for real. There's going to be a massive fart coming to New York. Pull out your mask. I'm glad people are making fun of this shit, because this shit is hilarious. Somebody said, this is how New York niggas get the weather forecast. This is crazy. That's funny. You crazy, B. Time to get my Timbs. All right. Y'all catch my drift. This shit was cap. But anyway, y'all. We're about 2 weeks away from the live show at the Orlando Improv. I need you guys to show up in droves. Once again, it is a free show. First come, first serve seating. It's going to be Friday the 13th at the Orlando Improv. The 200th episode celebration going down next week. All right. My producer will be flying in. I know he's based out of New Jersey right now. It's my best friend from Brooklyn, New York, but he's living out of Jersey now. Jason J. Schluggy, he will be there at the show. We're going to have special invited guests. It's going to be a dope show. I would love to see all of you come out, my listeners and my supporters, and so you guys can come meet my amazing ass in person. Pause. You know what I mean? But it's going to be a dope show, and I guess that wraps it up for this one. But anyways, y'all, you guys have a good time. Good night. I will see you guys same time, same place next week. You know what I mean? That's episode 195 in the book. Shout out to Fredo Cash, all jokes aside, episode, know what I mean, 185 in the books. Let's go. Let's get it. Hey, whoa. Fredo. I love it. I love it. Whoa.
Me and Pyrex together, watch two words collide.
Me and Jackie going out to sweet some guy.
Holes inside. Whoa. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. Bitch, y'all jokes aside. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. Bitch, y'all jokes aside.
Till next week, guys. See you next same time, same blood clot. Yes. Yeah.